there was Tracy. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Hoonko service for 2023. Hoonko is a memorial service for Shinran Shonin, and we gather to express our appreciation to Shinran for showing us the teachings of the Nembutsu. So thank you for joining us today. If you could all rise for the entering of our ministers. We have Akiko, Okada, and Reverend Marcos Sawada this morning. Joining us today. If you could all rise for the entering of our ministers. You can remain standing for the KADA, ZENSHO, MIDA, and invocation.
May the spirit of Amida Buddha pervade our paths how. May we seek the way without contravening law. With the avatar of the wisdom and compassion live among us, may the Buddha himself come alive into our midst, sitting in the lap of God. Today, before the altar of Charles Buddha, we gather together to observe the Hoonko. Hoonko means the memorial service for the founder of our Yodo Shinshu denomination, Master Shiran Shonin, who passed away on November 28, 1226, at 9 years old. Hoonko is the most important occasion for Shin Buddhist followers, because we are the ones who listen to the wisdom that we are receiving, the teachings of Shiran Shonin. All is to repay gratitude for the wisdom we are receiving, and the ko means makes clear the teachings of the wisdom in our daily life. We gather together to reconfirm, to learn, to honor, and to remember him, to spread his teachings of the Nembutsu as the way to repay the wisdom we receive, sharing to others, and awaken to the meaningful life. Actually, this gathering is the gift we received from Master Shiran, an opportunity to encounter the Buddha Dharma and to reflect on how we are living our life. May we continue to gain inspiration from the memories of Master Shiran, receiving his encouragement to continue our study of the Buddha Dharma, to come to appreciate our own life and live together in the spirit of yoga. Let's be reminded that our effort to understand the teaching must be never end. On this occasion, may we reconfirm our commitment to listen ever more diligently to the teachings of the Nembutsu, the teachings of the Nembutsu and the Shakyamuni Buddha. Respectfully, Gasho Shakujinin on November 5th, 2022. I ask your hands together in Gasho.
Please be seated. We'll now have the chanting of Shoshinge in our white service book. This is on page 7 to page 22, Nembutsu on page 23. Then we will continue with WASAN MIDA DAIHI no SEIGANN no on pages 34 to 36, Echo on page 27, all in our white service book. So page 7 to 22, then page 23, then 34 to 36, and back to page 27.
無下無体公園の少女歓喜知恵子無難難し無償公超日学校精進生一切群上無交渉本願名号少女号死心心療願意品上等学章大涅槃一子滅道願成就如来勝意公修世唯世弥陀本願会五辱悪事群上会往生如来如実言農法一年喜愛心不断本の特寧藩凡所逆法再永入領収支入会一味摂取信仰上昇後美の水波無明暗頓内心臓死運無上不信じ信心天非尿日光不運無運無しげ妙案逆心見教大狂気即応徴税合悪臭一切全幕本部人門心如来偶税願仏言広大小下者税人名踏んだりけMIDA部本願念部邪見狂慢悪臭上信行十字人に南中市南昔インド祭典シロンゲ中華自治域市構想現代諸公正書位妙如来本税法記釈迦如来両河線一種法領南天竺流十大寺出頭世質の財派有無権先世大乗無情報召喚議事小安楽賢治南行六六診療医療指導楽億年弥陀部本願次年即時入筆上結の上昇如来語法法大悲偶税音天神菩薩増論世奇妙無下公如来永寿たら見心寺高専王朝大聖願こういう本願力栄光移動群上昇一心起有空独大公開筆逆入大永修修特使蓮華造世界即昇進女法昇進有本の輪現人図入賞寺音寺用下本寺鈍乱両天使上皇乱消防さらい三蔵ルシ十条教本省専業気楽法 天神菩薩論中下報道因果見聖願王言栄光ゆたりき頂上死因唯心人枠前本部新人法承知生じ即涅槃一子無量光明道小雨修上回復系同社結晶道南省唯名浄土活入万全自力変言宗円満特防感染症三風三神軽音言増魔法明道義一生増悪知偶税思案妖怪称名化高愛上三両逆悪光明明法権因縁介入本願大智慧行者小樹金剛心狂気一年相互用意大と逆三人即所保障市上楽原神公開一大教偏気安女間一切先祖終身感染人法系二度小便中極重悪に唯勝負我薬剤に摂取中煩悩証言水不見大悲無見上昇が本次元不明仏教連民全幕本部人新宗教書後編集戦弱本願具悪性現来生じ臨伝下血地議長異生死即入弱上無意楽筆致新人異能入仏教の大事修士と上際無縁極辱悪同族自主武道心唯化心し深く親善人は皆寝ても覚めても隔てなく南無阿弥陀仏をとのべし衝動門の人 皆自力の真の旨として他力不思議に祈れば義なきを義とすと信じせり釈迦の標榜ましませど主すべき無常のなきゆえに悟りうる者末法に一人もあらじと説きたも三頂浄土の大師と愛民所重したまいて信じ信心進めしめ成就のぐらいに入れしめよ他力の信心来る人を敬い大きに喜べばすなわち我が真ぬぞと教習せそんな褒めたも如来大悲の音読は身をにしても法ずべし知習知識の音読の骨を砕きてもしゃすべし平等正妻同法大心往生安楽
Let's join palms together in our show. I take refuge in the Buddha.
Namanda.
God should be looking to us, not to truth, and to recognize us.
We'll now have our Dharma Talk, and Reverend Marcus Sawada will be introducing our guest minister, Reverend Ritsuko Sawada. But before that, he will be doing the reading of Gatha Ondokusan the translation on page 112 in our red service book. Page 112, red service book, reading of Gatha Ondokusan translation.
Namandava, namandava, namandava. Every time Master Reno reminds us how to listen with the heart. You should listen as you are listening for the very first time. 2, you should listen as this message is for you alone. And 3, you should listen as this is the last time you will ever do so in your life. Today, I invited my mother. My mother, she's a long time as a Buddhist minister since 1962 when my father crossed to Brazil. And there is how can I say, my mother is my mentor, like my father, my sensei to Buddhism. And there is a history in her family when her her grandfather was killed in Kagoshima. Because in Japan, there is a time when the Buddhism was forbidden, not allowed to follow. And that time, my grandpa was really engaged, very strong follower of Buddhism there, and he tried to protect the Buddhism teachings from the statues, the symbols, and for this reason, the government at that time in Edo, in Meiji area, persecutes some people, and my great grandpa was one of that. And because this, my grandma, my mother's mom, was really, he says, if you don't really appreciate these teachings, you'll be ashamed for grandpa, for great grandpa, and for all ancestors of all people protected. This is a history. My mom will talk about when she was child in a small village in Kagoshima Prefecture, how she used to live there. This is an introduction of my mother there. And I hope you can enjoy. She will talk from São Paulo. She is 93 years old. She lives alone there in São Paulo. São Paulo, big city in Brazil. 21 million people there. And I hope you can enjoy. My mother's talk we are doing by Zoom. Just a moment, we have to set a little bit the computer. But then I ask you, today we did the Hoonko WASAN. The lyrics was written by Master Shinran, and we can read today the translation on page in the red book on page 112 Gatha Ondokusan. Because the last part of our last WASAN today is Nyorai DAIHI no Ondoku wa Miyoko ni shitemo hosubeshi Shishu chishiki no ondoku mo Hone o kudakite mo shasubeshi. This is what we read today. Then the translation, I hope you can read together to understand what this God of gratitude or this part of the Wasan Shinran wrote. Let's read together. 1, 2, 3. How great is my gratitude for the great compassion of the Tathagata. How that's embraced me continually, even to the point when my body turns to dust. How great is my appreciation for the wonderful lessons of my Dharma teachers that guides me continually, even to the point when my mortal frame is shattered. I think it's hard to understand, but yeah, I will. Namandab, namandab. Sorry, we are setting because this is one a Zoom.
ズームでつなぐんですか？
I can do that.
どうやってブラジルとつなぐんですか？
and trust for these teachings. Actually, these teachings, it's put me in face of my deepest egotism and ignorance. It's an opportunity usually I cannot realize, makes me to realize.
ホーンコと申しますと、子供の頃が思い出されます。田舎の寺で1週間、お朝に、お日中、お太陽を務められ、裏と上げての法要で、ご万座のお年を懐かしく思い出されます。
I have some memories from that time when I was my childhood about Hoonko. In my village there, Hoonko, where I was born in Kagoshima, countryside of Kagoshima Prefecture in Japan, the local Jodo Shinshu temple there, they used to celebrate the Hoonko service for a whole week. And 3 services a day, at morning, afternoon, and night. I remember how insolent I was about the service. I was very not serious posture to attend the service. But today, it's me brings back nice memories from Hoonko time.
その1週間の間、母は朝から夜までお寺へ行き、お客様の接待、食事作り、産経、ちょっとの暇に家へ帰ってきてはバタバタと子供の世話をして、空へ帰ってきました。
I remember, I have memories from my Hoonko time when my mother used to serve the whole day, from morning to night, all kinds of temples activity like doing reception, making foods, services, helping services, and everything concerning to the temple. For a while, when she has a little time, she used to come back quickly to our house for feeding us or to doing the house things she needed to do. And she used to come back as soon as possible, faster possible to the temple.
母は子供の頃、仏教弾圧でどう隠しているとの罪に父親が殺されたから、自分は人様の何倍もお死を気にしなければ先祖にすまないと口癖でした。
I have a sad episode happened with my great grandpa, the father of my mother. There's something in Kagoshima prefecture was called the Kapure Nembutsu. That means hiding the symbols of Buddha's teachings or Nembutsu teaching. Because that time Buddhist teachings was growing up faster. Then the government there tried to punish people because people can try to protect this Buddhist teachings or Buddhism statues. All was declared as enemies and they was killed by the government. And for my mother was really hard to say because my great grandpa was killed. My grandpa was killed by this situation. So we have to do more and more to represent his legacy and to repay all kind of negative for dedicating his life for us, for this temple, for these teachings. If she didn't do that, she will feel like she was disrespectful for all these ancestors, or her ancestors. This is what's happening.
部外になられた親鸞様を心から尊敬し、ご海山様とお会いするのと念仏が絶え間なく唱えていました。親鸞様が一緒に唱えてくださると言って。
Seigan reminded me when he was exiled by punishment of being a seeker of the Nembutsu teachings. This happened with Master Honen too. I have a big respect to Master Shinan, never quit to follow the teachings, and today gave us this great opportunity to continue those teachings. The reciting of the Shinan's Nembutsu never stopped until today. Then we can recite it together because Shinan was here.
浄土真宗の教えというのは、我々に真実のこと、真実の姿を知らせ、真実の世界に生かされて生きている自己であると、それに合わせたいという教えであります。
I can tell the base of Jodo Shinshu teachings. It's only to show me the word as it is, without my egotistical vision of everything. The reality as it is faces me to the truth, and it makes me to realize and recognize the work of the true reality into me, and give me this moment right now.
この一歩前に、お手振りとの我が身ということを知らせて、自分の力で生きているということの傲慢な気持ちを気づかせて、初めて自己を発見するのです。
I can say about Shinran's teachings, it's like to bring light on my false interpretation and bring light of the sense of the truth, giving me something to make me to understand a little bit more about this self. I think every time I'm right, but I'm not a person that deserves consideration as a good, honest, loyal one. But only I think I realize how foolish I am. This is what Nembutsu makes me realize. It doesn't make me better, neither worse, stronger or smarter. Just shows me my own face as a bobo, a person moved by worldly passions, a lot of passions.
真実の自己に合わせていただいて、初めて、南無阿弥陀仏、すべておかげさまの世界に手が合わされるのです。
Namo Amida is the actual connection between this egotistical one and the true reality. It makes me to the word of Okage-sama. Takes me to the word of the Okage-sama means like there is a lot of things doing for me in my background. I'm not doing nothing, only I'm being helped by this background. Put the hands together in Gasho is a symbol that connects me. How I am this woman or this person, a lot of passions, and brings me face to the truth, ultimate reality. Realize I don't do anything by myself, but everything working for me and for myself to still here now.
なんかがいいなぁ。息子さんと嫁さんと一緒に。私は一人暮らしで誰とも待っていてくれない。
In that time of Hoonko, when I used to attend sometimes, I heard this kind of conversation with two ladies, older ladies. Oh, you are a lucky person. You have your son and your daughter-in-law living close, that the home will be close to you, closer. I don't have anyone to care for me. No one waits for me. I'm really alone. I'm really sad.
何言ってるの？仏様の働きの中で生かされているあなたじゃない。親鸞様も一人見て喜ぶ時は二人と思い。二人の時は三人だよ。その一人は親鸞だよ。そのお言葉を忘れたの？
And the other lady replied for this lady was complaining. Wait, what you are telling? You are living the word of Buddha's compassion, Buddha's wisdom. And the Shiran is here. Shiran used to say, when you feel happy alone, think there is one more with you. If you two people are sharing one happiness there, think there are a third person there. There are three persons there. Because this one more person is me, is myself, is Shinan. I'm here with you. Did you forget this word from Shinan? The elderly lady replied to another lady.
あ、そうだったな。働きの上に私を見守ってくださっているのに、仏様を我が身ばかり、自我いっぱいの私じゃ。ありがとう、何万だ。お朝義後の二人のおばあちゃんの会話でした。
This conversation, oh my gosh, the truth is working constantly to awaken me, to embrace me. I have a lot of things in my background, this Okada, this background that helping me. My struggle ego, which I was attached, I couldn't realize this Buddha's, whenever this work of Buddhist wisdom working to awaken me to the true reality. This work brings me to be here now. Oh, how can I be this kind of person? A foolish one. I feel really thankful for this teaching, for Nembutsu. This is the conversation of the two ladies, and the two both put their hands in Gasho and her and the head. But this kind of episode I heard at that time.
私をはじめ、お参りの皆様方、お一人お一人の尊い一度きりの人生でございます。その命を大切に、真実の自己に目覚めてくれよとおっしゃっておられます。お念仏を申してくれよと願っておられます。仏様から願っておられます。
I can remind you, this is not only for you, but it's for me too. Everyone who is following this service today, you are unique. Everybody is as respectable one, and they have this unique life right now. Make sure how life is important. This is so important, and no one can replace you, can replace your life. And Buddha's wish is to you realize you encounter the true meanings of life. You come here to listen to the teaching, but it's important to you put these teachings as for you alone. Then recite the Nembutsu from the depths of his existence, put in real appreciation for these teachings of Nembutsu we have right now.
ありがとうございました。この尊いお縁、心からお礼申し上げます。
I want to my deepest gratitude for today and giving me this opportunity to share this moment right now. Thank you. And I finish here my simple talk today. I ask you put hands in Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Father, thank you, Reverend Sawada. ありがとうございます、お母さん。とてもいい話だった。ナモアミダブツ。
Thank you so much. I'm really sorry for the connection.
At this time, do we have anyone that'd like to share reflection on your thoughts on being grateful for the Nembutsu and the teachings? Mary, Bill? Thank you, Bill.
Good morning. I really didn't have anything to say. I just wanted to express gratitude from my heart to Reverend Sawada for leading and joining us this morning from so far away. Yeah, it just strikes me that as one of the newer members of this temple, the things that I am able to get every time I come here, it's always a surprise because, it's whether it be, language hurdles or the newness of this spiritual culture, I grow every time I come here. It could even be polishing the altar ornaments or, just having refreshments with people. I feel very grateful to be part of this, whether it be a large service, small service, doesn't matter. The message I hear from, the heart of our leaders, the ministers, and then from the folks that are here, their whole lives they've lived in this town of Kaneohe, and they share history of the growth of this temple and how they evolved, and they share these stories, and how I always say talk story, and I'm just soaking it up. And it took me 67 years to reach this point. When I was a child, I grew up in the Buddhist faith in Southern California in the United States, the mainland from here, and I never wanted to listen, I never wanted to participate, and I just dutifully, I listened to my father say, you gotta go to church, temple, and so I did, but I didn't learn anything. And so now, after I've gone through a certain number of decades of living this life, I want to learn and I want to grow, and I feel like a child. So it's wonderful to have, our guest minister coming from Betsuin, and our own resident minister, and then his mother speaking to us from far away. So I'm just grateful. I just want to express gratitude for everybody's participation and helping us grow spiritually. So thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, if not, we wanted to if you could rise, if you're able to rise, please do so. We're going to have the singing of Gatha Namo Amida Butsu on page 121 in our red service book.
Sunlight kills the day. When fortune smiles and flowers adorn your way, all let us pause with grateful hearts to say, Namu Amida sky, and to our loved ones pain and death draw nigh. Our tears may flow, yet trustingly we cry, Namu
If you could remain standing, we'd like to have the singing of Gatha Ondokusan 1 in Japanese, page 112. You may be seated. begins our Hoonko service this morning. We do have some announcements in continuing our Hoonko service, and that'll be for next week, Saturday, this coming Saturday, November 11th. We're going to be having our district Hoonko gathering. This is happening at our Betsuen Otani Center from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I hope you can all join us. If you haven't registered yet, please do so. Today, Reverend Akiko is here, so I'm going to be turning in some registrations to her. But Reverend Rinban Noriaki Ito from our LA Betsuen Temple will be our guest speaker for the district Hoonko gathering. Again, that's next week, Saturday, November 11th. On Sunday, November 12th at 10 a.m., we're having the Betsuen Hoonko service. And at 11:30, we'll be having the Kikyoshiki confirmation ceremony that's going to be officiated by our overseas district abbot, Yul Otani. So I know Bill will be participating in that from our temple, and hope everyone can join us also on Sunday. Thank you.
Friday's 10, maybe you will attend the visit, short visit.
Friday,
10.
overseas district abbot Yul Otani at 10 a.m. this Friday. He will be coming here?
He was not sure.
Oh.
Maybe he'll want to visit here.
If he has time, he might stop by and
Yeah.
see the
Morning
wedding.
time.
Morning time, okay. Okay, please join us for refreshments downstairs, and thank you again for joining us today.
Não vai falar que vai fazer a pergunta do vídeo, né? Você fala.
Sorry for today, we have some trouble to setting the computer, and we are uploading, we are going to upload this, my mother's Sensei Ritsuko Sawada Dharma Talk today. Thank you. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.